Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown pass was from Noah Braddock to Donovan Lewis. Calvert Hall leads 7-0, 1:03 left in the first quarter. Calvert Hall interception by number 1, Tim Downs. Cardinals ball, 1st and 10. Tim Downs on the interception. A great patriotic crowd here at Calvert Hall today. Student section in red, white, and blue to recognize the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Browning's pass complete to number 32, Michael Brower. Brannick on the carry for a few yards. And that's the end of the first quarter. Calvert Hall leads McDonogh 7-0 on the touchdown pass from Braddock to Donovan Lewis near the end of the first quarter. Again, Cardinals lead 7-0 as we head into the second quarter. First and 10 for the Cardinals as we start the second quarter. Handoff to number 7, DeJuan Dorsey for a few yards. Second down. Second and 9 for the Cardinals from the 35-yard line. Bryant's pass complete to number 3, Raheem Smith, who loses his shoe as he picks up the first down. Nice short pass, picked up a couple yards after the catch. First down, Cardinals inside the 20-yard line. Number 4, Braddock in the shotgun. Hands off to number 7 up the middle. Picks up a few yards before being tackled. Second down. Second and about 7 yards. Braddock again back to pass, dumps it off outside to number 7, Smith. Flag on the play. I'm sorry, that pass was to Dorsey. Waiting to see what the flag was. It looks like it's going to be on McDonogh. Wait for the official call. Looks like a personal foul, roughing the passer on McDonogh. That'll give the Cardinals a first down and goal to go at the 5.5-yard line, 6-yard line. So roughing the passer on McDonogh gives Calvert Hall the ball at the 6-yard line, first and goal. Braddock again looks across the middle. Ball's deflected several times before it finally falls to the turf. It looks like about 4 or 5 guys had an opportunity for either a touchdown or an interception on that play. But luckily for the Cardinals, it falls to the ground. Incomplete pass, second down. Braddock was looking for his tight end, Daniel Owens, on that play, but again, lucky for the Cardinals, it was incomplete. 2nd and goal to go. Braddock still in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle for no gain. Number 29, Connor Anderson on the carry. 3rd and goal. Big play here for the Cardinals. 9:33 to go in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Braddock takes him himself, and he's in for the touchdown. Flag on the play, though, but Braddock is up the middle for a touchdown. We'll see what the flag is. Still waiting for the call. Braddock took it himself, 6 yards up the middle. Looks like the touchdown's going to stand here, waiting for the call. Looks like they picked up the flag. Cardinals are lining up for the extra point. Okay, it was a face mask against McDonogh. Penalty's going to be declined. It'll be a touchdown for Braddock. And we're looking for the conversion on the extra point here. Number 26, Andrew Petrino, in for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Cardinals take a 14-0 lead over the McDonogh Eagles. 9:21 to go in the 2nd quarter. Cardinals 14, Eagles 0. We'll be back for the kickoff after the touchdown. Again, Cardinals lead 14-0, 2nd quarter. Cardinals are lined up to kick off here. Petrino doing the kicking. And he sends that one into the end zone. McDonogh will take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. McDonogh with the handoff to number 1. Calvert Hall's number 50. Emil Dorr on the tackle. A gain of a couple for McDonogh. We'll bring up 2nd and 7. 9 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. Cardinals lead 14-0 over McDonogh. McDonogh quarterback also in the shotgun. High snap, handoff to number 6 up the middle. Gains a couple before he's brought down by a handful of Cardinals. Short gain. It'll bring up 3rd down. And about 5 to go. Maybe 4 to go from the 26-yard line. So 3rd and 4. Big play here for the Cardinals defense. See if they get another stop here. Short completion over the middle, but it'd be enough for the 1st down. A quick slant to number 8 for the 1st down. First and 10 for McDonogh. The 33-yard line. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Stopped by number 23, Corey Broom on the tackle. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. That brings up second down. 9 yards to go. Shotgun formation again. Here's the snap. Little short pass out to the flat there. Number 12 with the catch. But Tim Downs comes up and makes a nice open field tackle for another short gain. Brings up 3rd down for the Eagles. It was a good tackle by Tim Downs. I think if he doesn't make that tackle, that picks up the 1st down. But he came up and stopped him in the middle of the field there. And we're going 3rd down and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to go over the top again. He finds number 11 for the 1st down. That's a big pickup down to the 45-yard line. It's a 1st down for the Eagles. About a 15-yard completion there. They're going hurry up offense now. 1st down at the 45-yard line. Handoff, running back slips in the backfield. And as in high school football, when your knee's down, you're down, unlike the NFL. High school and college, your knee is down, you're down. So he lost a couple yards on that play, so it brings up 2nd and 14. And the Cardinals give back those 4+1 on a offsides call here. So now it will be 2nd and 9. Cardinals had the Eagles backed up a little bit right there, but early start caused the offsides penalty on Calvert Hall. So it's now 2nd and 9. Another quick pass out to the outside. Number 4 on the catch. A couple Cardinals in on the tackle, including number 2, KP Price. And number 21, Jordan Jackson. So Eagles pick up a few yards there again. Again, another long 3rd down conversion here. 3rd and 3. Eagles going with the hurry up. Got us to jump again. And that gives the Eagles the automatic first down. Number 11, Daniel Owens. He knows he made a mistake there, so he's gives the Eagles the first down. First and 10. Eagles looking to go deep here. A little pressure by the Cardinals. They're chasing the quarterback down. Several flags on the play. An incomplete pass. He had a receiver open, overthrew him a little bit, but we're going to wait to see what the flags are. My guess is going to be holding on the defense. I'm sorry, holding on the offense. Several Cardinals were in pursuit of the quarterback, and as they pursued him, the linemen held on to our defensive players. So it is against the Eagles, holding. We had about 4 or 5 guys chasing the quarterback there, and I think all of them got held on the play. So they throw the flag, backs the Eagles up 10 more yards. Should be first and 20 now at the 45-yard line. So they're back to about where they were before when they slipped on the handoff, and then we gave them a couple yards back on the offsides call. So again, first and 20 for the Eagles at the 45-yard line. So we have a timeout called here by McDonogh. 3:47 to go in the first half. Cardinals lead 14-0. I got Brendan Trentler doing the camera today, and this is Mr. Heydrich on the commentary. Did not know I was going to be doing commentary today, but I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I actually have to get a roster, though, for the Eagles. I'll do that at halftime, and hopefully the second half broadcast will be a little bit better. I know Brendan's doing a great job on camera, and I'm going to try to do a great job on the commentary in the second half with a roster for both teams. But again, the Cardinals lead 14-0, 3:47 to go in the second quarter. Beautiful day here at Calvert Hall. And again, let us remember the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Our students are in the stands wearing their red, white, and blue to celebrate and remember 9/11 today. Brendan just checked out the student section, said it's a good group of guys down there. Good crowd here for this matchup in the MIAA. Here we go. After the timeout, it's first and 20 at the 45. Snap, he's looking to go deep here. He's at number 4. And it's an incomplete pass. Great coverage on the play by number 22, Nigel Henderson. Stride for stride down the sideline as they tried to go deep for the touchdown. Beautifully thrown pass to the sideline, but Henderson with great coverage on the play. So it remains ball at the 45-yard line. We're now at second down, second and 20. It was a nice try there by McDonogh to take the chance to go for the touchdown. One-on-one coverage, and Calvert Hall just came out on top on that play. I'm sure we'll see more of that kind of play calling from McDonogh. Try to take advantage of the matchups there. They have some tall receivers against Calvert Hall's defensive backs. But again, number 22, Nigel Henderson with a great play there. It looks like another timeout here by McDonogh. So hopefully on the broadcast you can hear the Calvert Hall band here. Always providing wonderful entertainment at our sporting events and concerts throughout the year. We're back now, 2nd and 20. Quick snap, handoff up the middle to number 6. Gains a couple, but he's tackled on the play by number 44. That is Dylan Aguilera. Nice play for a short gain. Good tackle up the middle. So we're now at 3rd and 16. Big play for both teams right here. It was like McDonough's changing the play at the line of scrimmage here. Quarterback's looking to the sideline for the call. 3rd and 16. Ball's snapped. Oh, he got hit as he threw. And looks like McDonogh came down with it in the end zone, but there is a flag on the play. Wrestling for the ball in the end zone. Quarterback for McDonogh was hit on the play, still got off a great throw. There's a flag on the play. McDonogh came down with the catch in the end zone, but it might be pass interference on McDonogh. So this looks like it's coming back. Several flags on the play. One looks like it's at the line of scrimmage, and one in the end zone where the ball was caught. Again, another great throw by the quarterback and a great play by the receiver, but it looks like receiver number 4 may have pushed off a little bit to get the possession. And then there is also a flag at the line of scrimmage. So definitely coming back. No touchdown for the Eagles. And this is going to set up, depending on which call Calvert Hall accepts, this is going to set up a long 3rd down for the Eagles. So as the referees figure out the call here, legal ban downfield was declined. Pass interference on the offense will be accepted. So we'll bring up 3rd down. So 2 penalties on the play. One was declined, and the other one in the end zone, which was the pass interference on the offense, will move the ball back to the 44-yard line and set up a 3rd and at least 26, maybe more than that. Let's see what we're hearing. Third and 36 on the play here. 3rd and 36. So little pressure on the quarterback. There's a hold. Helmet came off for Calvert Hall. An incomplete pass. Several Cardinals chasing after the quarterback. Number 11, who is Daniel Owens. Number 99, Zaire Daniel. And I believe number 68, Gavin King, all after the quarterback on that play. Another flag on the Eagles. Looks like another hold on the Eagles, which the Cardinals will decline and set up a 4th and 36 with 2:42 remaining in the 2nd quarter as the Eagles send on their punt team. So a great defensive stand there by the Cardinals. Despite a couple offsides penalties that gave the first down to the Eagles, who had some momentum there, the Cardinals made some great defensive stands there, got after the quarterback, put pressure on him, and now we're looking at 3rd and 36 and a punt from the Eagles. So he gets it off cleanly. Calvert Hall's number 22. That's Nigel Henderson, whose name we've called before on the defensive side of the ball. But there is a hold on the Cardinals on the return, so they'll back this up a little bit. But it will be Cardinals ball, 1st and 10, with 2:25 remaining in the 2nd quarter. So they're moving the ball back a little bit here. Looks like the Cardinals will start at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. McDonogh should only have one timeout remaining in the quarter or the half, so the Cardinals could just maintain possession here and maybe run the clock out. I think you'd be happy going into halftime with a 14-0 lead and the ball coming out in the second half. So another big possession for the Cardinals that they can maintain and run the clock out. It'd be great to score points here, but if you can run the clock out and start the second half with the ball, that would be huge as well. So as expected, Braddock holds keep on the quarterback keeper, and he gains 15 yards out to the 35. There's a flag on after the play. Braddock kept the ball, ran around the outside for 15 yards, and then after the play there was a flag thrown. So again, wait for the referees to sort it out. Looks like an unsportsmanlike penalty against Calvert Hall here. So it looks like maybe Braddock said something after the play or did something after the play. I'm not exactly sure, but it's definitely against Calvert Hall. He had a great run, but with the penalty, he loses all that yard. It's still going to be 1st down, and the clock ticks near 2 minutes, but you don't want that penalty right there because you had some momentum and now you backed yourself up again. So it's 1st and 10. This time the handoff is given up the middle. And Braddock is going at it with number 28. He's blocking number 28 as his running back, number 7. DeJuan Dorsey goes up the middle. So Braddock's fired up today. I like to see that. So the Cardinals pick up a couple yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Nothing wrong with the quarterback blocking there. He handed it off. Number 28 came around the end to try to get the running back, and Braddock's just put a block on. They held the block and the play a little longer than they maybe should have, but no flags are thrown, and we're at 2nd down. We're going to hand off again up the middle. And again, no gain, maybe even a loss on the play. But again, I think the Cardinals are trying to just run this clock out here. McDonogh's defensive line has stood up here. We're now at 3rd and 8. I don't expect the Cardinals to throw a pass here. I think they'll probably run it again and then see if we can't get the clock to run out here. We're under a minute. We're 50 seconds, so they have 10 seconds left on the play clock. Looks like they might run this down and then call a timeout with 1 second to go on the play clock. So good clock management there by the Cardinals. Now, I believe if we didn't get the penalty there before, I think the clock would have continued to run. So the penalty hurts a little bit because then now the clock is stopped. 37 seconds to go, 3rd and 8. We're backed up in our own territory, so we don't want to do anything foolish here, a fumble or something like that. So that's why Coach Ward called the timeout to set something up here to make sure he takes the lead into halftime at 14-0. So as the first half comes to an end, I see the Calvert Hall marching band starting to set up for their halftime performance. So we'll keep the live stream coverage going through halftime, and hopefully be able to see the band and hear the band during halftime. So here's 3rd and 8. Looks like there was a miscommunication on the handoff there. Braddock could either hand that off or he could take it himself. So they decide to just run it back up the middle. And McDonogh takes their last time out. So it's going to be 4th down. Cardinals are going to punt here, 30 seconds remaining. So need to get off a good punt and just hope that they can keep the Eagles out of the end zone on a Hail Mary pass at the end of the second quarter. So Cardinals do line up to punt here. Number 26, Andrew Petrino, who handles kicking and punting duties for the Cardinals. He's lined up. Gets off a clean snap and gets off a clean punt. That's a nice punt. Ball rolls out of bounds at the 40-yard line and takes 9 seconds off the clock. So Eagles have 21 seconds remaining. First down at the 40-yard line. 60 yards to go for a touchdown. So should expect some Hail Marys here, or maybe some trickery on the offensive side of the ball for the Eagles. But Cardinals defense has been stellar all day, leading 14-0. So just can't let anything get behind you here. You got to keep the ball in front of you. Don't let them get to the end zone here. Like I said, 21 seconds remaining in the quarter. They lined up 2 receivers on each side. And there's a flag on the play before the snap even got off. The Cardinals are offsides again. I don't want to question the officials here, but I'm standing right where the ball is possessed at the 40-yard line. I didn't see that we were lined up offsides and we didn't jump. But it's now 1st and 5 from the 45. So I don't know if I guess they thought we lined up offsides. We definitely didn't jump. A little pressure on the quarterback. He runs up the middle for a quarterback keeper. Gains a few yards. He fumbles it as he goes to the ground, but the ground has caused the fumble. They have no timeouts remaining, but the clock stops on the first down. 9 seconds remaining. The clock is started. So in high school football, a first down stops the clock, but as soon as the ball's placed on the ground to start the next play, the clock starts again. So the Eagles had to spike the ball there. 5 seconds remaining, 5.9 remaining. They're now at the 44-yard line. So a good pickup on the possession there by their quarterback, but again, they still have a long ways to go. Second down. You can hear the crowd getting rowdy here. Don't want the Cardinals up too tight on coverage. You can give up the short yards here, keep them in the field, but you don't want them going to the end zone here. Got more pressure on the quarterback, and that'll be a sack, and that's going to end the first half. That's a great defensive stand by the Cardinals. Number 99, Zaire Daniel, and number 11, Daniel Owens, on the quarterback sack. Lots of energy as the Cardinals head to the locker room, and lots of sad faces from the Eagles right here. They're a little upset about the way the first half went. And I think they came in as the favorite here, so this is a little bit of a shock at the end of the first half. Cardinals lead 14-0, and we'll have possession to start the second half. So I'm going to stop talking for a little bit and let the band set up, and we'll watch coverage of the band here as they perform. The marching band does their halftime performance. Here come the Cardinals back on the field. Get ready to start the second half. Again, lots of energy from the team and from the fans here, as the Cardinals have a 14-0 lead. So hopefully they can keep up the energy on the second half. And as I mentioned, Cardinals will start with the ball in the second half. So as we get ready to start the second half, good news, I do have a copy now of the McDonogh roster. So we'll be able to announce players from both teams as we move on into the second half. Again, I want to thank my man Brendan Trentler here for coming on board to do the camera work today. Otherwise, I would have been doing camera and we would not have had any commentary. So I think Trentler on camera and Heydrich on commentary is better than just Heydrich on camera today. Again, a beautiful day here at Calvert Hall as we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. Our students here just wrapped up their first week back on campus. It was good to see our students back, although still wearing masks on campus for safety. It was good to see them back on campus and the start of another school year. So welcome back to the 21-22 school year to all the Cardinals, especially our freshmen who are joining our community this year. I hope our fans out there that are watching our live streams are enjoying the coverage. In the fall, we cover football, soccer, water polo, and volleyball. So we have some games coming up next week as well. The schedule is on the school's website, athletic page. Go to live stream. You can see all the upcoming broadcasts. And most of the coverage, camera work and commentary is done by the students. Occasionally there'll be a fill-in like myself, or Mr. Radeball does some soccer games. But again, it's a student club who handles the live stream coverage throughout the school year. So we're just about ready to start the second half as McDonogh takes the field to kick off. Number 21, Drew Marson, will do the kickoff duties for the Eagles. Back deep to receive the kickoff for the Cardinals are number 22, Nigel Henderson. I'm sorry, number 23, thank you, Brendan, Corey Broom, whose name we called a little bit earlier, and number 3, Rakeem Smith. So Smith and Broom deep in cover to take the kickoff. And here we go, underway for the second half. Broom. No, I'm sorry, it was Nigel Henderson. What a great block by number 3 on the kickoff return, and Henderson will take it the distance. There is a flag on the play, though, and several McDonogh Eagles are down on the ground, but I think this one's coming back. Unfortunately, a couple of the Eagles, they're going to call a legal block here on the Cardinals, but Henderson took the ball at about the 10-yard line and went the distance, got a great block from number 3, Rakeem Smith, on the play, but there is a flag, and the officials are going to be bringing it back. That's very unfortunate because that was another momentum builder for the Cardinals. Henderson went about 90 yards on the kickoff return. But for the second time in the game, the officials have called, looks like a shot to the head. Again, I got a little excited on the kickoff return, so I didn't see the block that they're calling, but they're taking the ball back. So no touchdown for the Cardinals. It will be, and obviously our crowd is a little upset with the call. But we'll go back. It'll be first down, Cardinals from the 27-yard line. So a huge penalty right there. Backs them all the way back up to the 27-yard line. When we had thought that they had taken a 3-score lead, pending the extra point, could have been 21-0. So the Cardinals regroup here. Braddock again in the shotgun. Hands off up the middle to number 7. We've called his name a few times. That's DeJuan Dorsey. He gains a few. And Daniel Owens was lined up in the backfield on that play. He plays tight end and defensive end, but lined up in the backfield for an extra blocker on that play. So we picked up a few. 2nd and 7 from the 35-yard line, 30-yard line. So Braddock's out. Throws a short pass. A nice touch on that pass. Braddock ends up falling out of bounds. But number 8 on the reception is Caden Newsom. Braddock on the roll, threads the needle on that pass, gets a pass to the defender. And Newsom, I thought he picked up the first down, but he comes up a couple yards short. So it'll be 3rd and 2. So another big play here for the Cardinals. Braddock in the shotgun. He hands up off the middle. Number 7 stacked up in the backfield, and he'll go nowhere. DeJuan Dorsey hit immediately as the ball's handed off. He'll lose a couple yards on the play, so the Cardinals are going to have to punt here. 4th down, lost 2 on the play. It'll be 4th and 4. Cardinals bring in the punt team. So again, number 26, Andrew Petrino, in to do the punting. Number 11, Santino Sanchez, back deep for the Eagles. So he gets off a clean punt, takes a bounce, and he fields it off the bounce, which is a tough play there. If he mishandles it, that's a fumble, and the Cardinals are picking that ball up. But he gains about 2 or 3 on the return. Eagles will take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So let's see if the Cardinals defense can maintain the excellence that they had in the first half. They came out with a lot of energy, had a couple turnovers. But again, that touchdown being called back on the kickoff to start the second half, that was huge. So let's see if the Cardinals can still have some momentum now that they're on defense. Number 2 is Caden Martin, the quarterback for the Eagles. He's in shotgun. Hands off to number 6. Number 6, Stephen Igby, goes nowhere on the play. Stopped by a host of Cardinals. Maybe a gain of half a yard. Brings up second down. Our students are very vocal in the student section today, which is great. They're into this game just like the rest of the fans and the team is, so that support's huge on a day like today. Second down. Short pass off to number 1, Preston Howard. He's spinning. It takes a host of Cardinals to bring him down. Number 21 in on the tackle. That's Jordan Jackson and a few other Cardinals. Number 55, Joshua Thomas as well, but that's a first down. Preston Howard, number 1, he's a tall, tough-looking receiver, so it took a number of Cardinals to bring him down, but that's a first down. Martin again in the shotgun. First down. Fake handoff. He hits number 1 again on a slant across the middle, and this is going to be a big gainer for the Eagles as the Cardinals finally push him out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. He just hit him across the middle, big gain, and then like I said before, he's a big, tough receiver, tough to bring down. So he got to the sideline, finally got pushed out, but the Eagles are moving here. They are inside the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Hurry up offense again for the Eagles. Hand off to number 6. He goes straight up the middle for a pretty big gain. And the Eagles like going to the hurry up here. I think they have Calvert Hall back on their toes a little bit. So they're hurrying up with the offense. That was Stephen Igby again on the carry. But it looks like it's 1st and goal now. A short little dump off to number 8. And he scores. Malachi Jones on the short pass to the outside. He runs about 2 or 3 yards for the touchdown. So, again, momentum switches to the Eagles side. That, I'll go back to it. That kickoff return called back was huge. And that looks like, the high-powered Eagles offense that the Eagles fans were so hoping to see at the beginning of the game. So they score a touchdown. Number 9, Sam Asplin is in for the extra point. Trying to cut the Cardinals' lead in half here. And he does. He converts the extra point. So now it's 14-7. 8:30 to go in the third quarter. So now it's time for the Cardinals to regroup a little bit. Here we go again. See what happens on this kickoff here. As again, Rakeem Smith and Nigel Henderson are back to receive the kickoff from the Eagles. So before he gets the kickoff off, there was a false start on the Eagles. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. Official on the far side of the field threw the flag on that one. So the Eagles started early on the kickoff. So instead of kicking off from the 40, instead of kicking off from the 40, they'll kick off from the 35. Have to reset here. And the ball fell off the tee. So taking a little longer to get this play off. So here we go. 21, Drew Marson to kick off. Little pooch kick there. He doesn't kick it very far. Cardinals number 45, Ryan Botek, took the kickoff, gained a couple yards, fumbled it on the play, but it looks like the Cardinals recovered. They did. Cardinals recovered. 34, Jake Stewart. Looks like he recovered that fumble. So Cardinals maintain possession. Looked like on that kick, the Eagles didn't want to kick deep to Henderson and Smith after what happened on the last kickoff. So they kicked it short. They'll bring up first down from the 36-yard line. And the Cardinals need some momentum swing back on their side here. Had a touchdown return called back on last kickoff, and then didn't gain many yards on their last possession. And this time, that's going to be a penalty on the Eagles. So our running back tries to get to the outside, Dewan Dorsey. He gets tackled by number 33, Dennis Sutton, on a great play. But after the tackle, it looks like he dragged him on the ground a little bit longer than he needed to. So waiting for the call, but it's probably going to be an unnecessary roughness penalty on the Eagles. Great tackle, great play, kept him from getting to the outside. But again, after the play, little unnecessary roughness as he dragged the running back a few extra yards. So the penalty is on the Eagles. Which should bring an automatic first down. And Dennis Sutton's pleading his case a little bit, saying that he didn't tackle him around the neck, but I think the call was after the play for dragging him along the turf after he was already down. So that'll bring up first down for the Cardinals at the 46-yard line. So a huge play there. He had him tackled in the backfield for a loss, which would have brought up second and long. But now it looks like it's 2nd and 1. I thought that would have been an automatic first down. I guess it's after the play. So it's not an automatic first down, but it gives the Cardinals a lot of yards on the play. We have Braddock makes a completion to number 3, Rakeem Smith. He's still moving. He won't go down, but that's going to be a huge first down for the Cardinals, moving into McDonogh territory. Lots of emotion on the field for both teams right now. Saw a couple guys jawing with each other a little bit, hitting hard. You're hitting after the play. Nothing illegal after the play, but just, trying to gain those extra yards on the offensive side and trying to prevent those extra yards on the defensive side. So just a hard-nosed football game between two schools that know each other very well, playing the MIAA conference. So just a tough football game as the Cardinals picked up the first down at the 41-yard line. Braddock still in the shotgun. And he hands off again. And there's a face mask on that play. So Dewan Dorsey takes the handoff and was brought down by the face mask. That was a pretty easy call as the line judge threw that flag in on our sideline here in the press box. We could all see that one. So that's going to be another big penalty. The Eagles have an injured player on the field, so we'll take a timeout here as they tend to the injured Eagle. And it's going to be a first down for the Cardinals after the penalty. So as they tend to the player on the field, it'll be an injury timeout. So the injured player on that play was Preston Howard, the wide receiver defensive back for the senior for the Eagles. Walks off under his own power, has his helmet off, looks like he'll be okay. But again, the Cardinals pick up a lot of yards on the face mask penalty. It'll be first down inside the 30 at about the 32.5-yard line, 33-yard line. Braddock looking for signs from the sideline. In the shotgun formation again. He'll take the snap. Hand it off to Dorsey again, and he stumbles out of the backfield a little bit, doesn't gain much on the play, probably lost a yard. It's tough to get running yards up the middle against McDonogh. Their offense or their defensive line is large and in charge. There's some big boys on the line there, so your offensive line has to do a good job of blocking them and trying to gain those extra yards there. So that'll bring up second down, 2nd and 11. Braddock's been in the shotgun most of the day. So Daniel Owens is his lead blocker again. They hand off to Dorsey. He slips a tackle, but then a host of Eagles are there to pick him up. Danny Dennis Sutton, whose name we called a few minutes ago, he forced him back to the inside where the rest of his teammates were there to make the tackle. So another loss on the play. It's now 3rd and as I say that, Dennis Sutton goes down to the ground. Looks like he might be cramping up. He was trying to get off to the sideline. So he's coming off the field now. Looks like he got back up. The trainer's going to take a look at him, but he was trying to get off the field, then he just went down. But he's back up, going to their sideline. So we're looking at 3rd and 12, 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. As the officials are going to discuss something here. Third down, 12 yards to go. Obviously a passing situation at the 35-yard line. The Cardinals want to pick up the first down. Braddock drops back. He finds number 3, Raheem Smith for a short gain. Doesn't pick up the first down, but they do get down to the 15-yard line. I'm sorry, they did pick up the first down. I didn't think he had enough yardage to do that, but he did pick up the first down, picked up 15 on the play. I thought he got knocked out a little bit sooner than that, but that's a big first down for the Cardinals. Keep the possession going, keep the defense of the Eagles on the field, and again, run some clock off. So it'll be first down at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Dorsey in the backfield. They hand off to him. He tries to get to the outside, but nice tackle by number 28, Camden Lounslager. Hope I said his name right, but he made a nice play coming from all the way around the other side of the field from his linebacker position or defensive end position. Came across the line of scrimmage and made the tackle from behind on the running back there for no gain. So we're looking at second down from the 15. Cardinals looking to put some points on the board on this possession. Braddock drops back. He has a receiver across the middle. That's a touchdown. That's a 15-yard touchdown pass. Braddock to Raheem Smith for the touchdown. That's a wonderful play call right there. Smith faked to the outside, cut across the middle. Braddock had time to make the throw, and he was wide open in the end zone. A lot of their possessions today, obviously the running plays and some of their pass plays have been contested, but that was a wide open receiver in the end zone. I'm not saying myself or Brendan Trentler could have made that pass and catch, but he was wide open. So that's a long possession for the Cardinals there, driving down the field, picked up some yards on a penalty, and then converted the touchdown there. So on for the extra point is Petrino. Snaps. Good snap. Hold by number 30, Dylan Manna. And the extra point's good. So the Cardinals take a 21-7 lead with 4:58 remaining in the third quarter. So again, a game of momentum. Cardinals had the touchdown called back on the second half kickoff. The Eagles take possession after the Cardinals had to punt, and they score a quick touchdown. The Cardinals get possession back, and aided by some penalties and some good pass plays and some tough running, they end up with a touchdown of their own. Brannick to Smith for the 15-yard touchdown completion. So the Cardinals are going to kick off. Andrew Petrino doing all the kicking and punting today for the Cardinals. Back deep for the Eagles, looks like number 11, Santino Sanchez, and 25, Chase Green. I think it's 25 on the far side of the field there. So here's the kick. Goes to Sanchez at about the 5-yard line. He cuts back to the middle into a slew of Cardinals. Number 19, Aiden O'Donovan, and number 25, Duncan Kamer on the tackle. It might actually be Kamer. I know Duncan very well, and I always screw up his name, so I apologize for that. So the Eagles take over, first down from the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. Cardinals defense back out on the field, trying to get another stop. So we have, looks like Preston Howard down on the field again. They look to make a pass to Howard. Martin had him, but he fell to the ground as the ball was thrown. So I'm not sure if it looks like he's cramping up. The trainers are working on his legs a little bit. Might have been the same thing that happened to number 33, Dennis Sutton, earlier. I'm obviously not down on the field, but it looks like, you know, a couple guys have cramped up a little bit down there. They're stretching his calves out. Not an extremely hot day, but again, you're out playing on the turf and playing hard and working hard on the football field, so cramps can happen, and got to keep the fluids flowing, the Gatorade or the water. So both teams take a knee as they wait to see the status of Preston Howard. Gives them a chance to take a break and get some water for themselves. On that play, it looked like we had two receivers in the pattern and looking to gain 6 or 8 yards on the play, but Howard went down, and then the ball fell incomplete. So the training staff continues to work on Howard. Looks like he's trying to get up now, but slowly. Just to recap on the game, the Cardinals lead 21-7, 4:46 remaining in the third quarter. Calvert Hall quarterback Noah Brannick has 2 touchdown passes on the day, as well as a running touchdown. And the Eagles have a pass completion for a touchdown for their score. So Preston Howard's on his feet, but walking off the field with the aid of two trainers. And so hopefully only cramping, but the way he's walking off the field, he's hurting a little bit more than some cramping up. But they stretch his legs out a little bit. They're carrying him off the field, helping him off the field. And hopefully he can return to the game. So the Eagles are back on possession. They throw screen pass out to the outside to number 6, Stephen Igby again. And that picks up several yards, but not enough for the first down. So it's 3rd and about 1. Both quarterbacks have remained in the shotgun today. Both of them are pretty mobile quarterbacks. That gives them an opportunity if they need to run, they can run. Sends Igby in motion, and then quarterback is going to keep it on the play. He takes a big hit, runs over the linebacker, and linebacker's down now. Hunter Bowen, defensive back, he stepped up to try to make the tackle, and he paid the price for that. He was in the right spot, but Martin lowered his head on the play to try to get a couple extra yards, and Bowen took the brunt of that hit. So Bowen's down now. Quarterback Martin did pick up the first down on the play. It was a quarterback keeper. Coach Ward and the trainers are out to take a look at his injured player. It was a nice play by Bowen. He stepped up to try to fill the hole where the quarterback Martin was trying to get the first down, and unfortunately he's not as big as Martin. So he's up, shaking his shoulder a little bit. Hopefully be okay. I don't want to speculate on what the injury is, but he's walking off the field with the trainers. They'll take a look at him on the sideline. A good aggressive tackle, good aggressive play right there, but the Eagles did pick up the first down. So they hand off up the middle to Stephen Igby again. Picks up about 6. Now he's slow to get up. So that's a third straight play where guys are slow to get up. And they're going to call the trainer out for him. So in 3 consecutive possessions, plays, the Eagles, Preston Howard went down. And he's still stretching on the sideline, looking like he's trying to prepare to come back in the game. And then the Cardinals, Hunter Bowen went down. He's being looked at on the sideline. And now the Eagles running back is being looked at on the field. Trentler, that's why I didn't play football.
And that's why I don't play football either.
Lots of big, tough kids out on the field. And
now, I do like to watch it, but I usually just play two-hand touch.
There you go, two-hand touch or flag.
That's all you need.
Safer, I guess. So Igby hobbles over to the sideline. Doesn't need help from the trainers, but he is limping. So he's looking at his knee or his ankle. So may have gotten twisted up in the tackle on that last play. So he'll come to the sideline. They'll take a look at him. Hopefully we can avoid injuries for the rest of the game and keep guys healthy. So to recap, we're now at 2nd down and 5. So he picked up 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 at about the 42-yard line. Quarterback keeper, and he's going nowhere. As a matter of fact, he's going to lose about 5 or 6 yards. That play was really slow to develop for the Eagles. Didn't look like maybe a little bit of a high snap. Martin wasn't sure what he wanted to do with the ball. Faked it to the running back, and by that point, our Cardinal defenders were on top of him for a loss on the play. So that brings up 3rd and 13, 3rd and 12. So loss of 7 on the play. Good pressure by the Cardinals there to bring the big quarterback down to the ground. So it's 3rd down. He's trying to get the Cardinals off sides to pick up a couple yards. They don't move. 4 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap off. And he's looking to go across the middle to number 11. It's thrown high, deflected by number 11. Tim Downs almost comes up with his 2nd interception of the day, but it falls short, and the Eagles will send in their punt team. So very good coverage on the pattern to number 11, Santino Sanchez. He deflected it up into the air. Tim Downs dove for it, but it fell a little bit short of him. So the Cardinals force a 4th down and a punt situation here for the Eagles. So it looked like the Cardinals had to burn a timeout right there. They had on their punt coverage team, it looks like they had too many men on the field. Player was running off the field late, so the Cardinals burned the timeout to avoid the penalty and give the Eagles a couple extra yards. I think they may have still punted anyway, but good call there. Hopefully they can save those timeouts for later in the game. So both teams come back out into the field. Henderson again deep for the Cardinals to receive the punt. And number 9, Sam Asplin, who does the kicking and punting for the Eagles. So a good stop by the Cardinals to change possession here. Get out of the way. Cardinals get out of the way of the punt. It takes a great Eagles bounce. It's going to roll inside the 20-yard line. Number 2, KP Price, had to get out of the way of that punt, but that punt took a nice bounce, rolled down to the 17-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals will take over possession. Still up 21-7, 2:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter's taking a little longer than normal. We had several injuries, players down on the field. A few penalties we had to sort out as well. So the Cardinals come back out on the field. Trying to check out our offensive lineman there. I see Patrick O'Keefe and Jake Tripper on the line. I know that. Number 77 is Ronald Anderson. Number 72 is Michael McQuaid. And 76 is Brad Huber. Brad is the son of one of my classmates, Bob Huber. So good to see those guys out on the field. That's the offensive lineman. That last carry was by number 29, Connor Anderson, for no gain. Braddock again drops back. Ball's deflected at the line of scrimmage. Falls incomplete. So that'll bring up a long 3rd and 10 from your own 17-yard line. The Eagles brought the pressure that time. Number 51 with the deflection, Mason Robinson, outside linebacker. I'm sorry, outside lineman, defensive lineman, knocked the ball down. So it's now 3rd and 10 from the 17. Cardinals are sorting out. Eagles might bring pressure here. Braddock gets the snap. He rolls out. Trying to find a receiver. He's got a receiver open, and he finds him. That's a great play by Braddock. On the run, against the grain, throws back against the grain to number 14, Donovan Lewis, who he hooked up with for a touchdown in the 1st quarter. They pick up a huge 1st down. And for the Eagles, Preston Howard is back in the game, number 1, who we've seen as wide receiver and defensive back. He made the tackle, but not before the Cardinals pick up a first down out to the 36-yard line. So nice play there by Braddock. Rolled out and found number 14, Donovan Lewis, for the first down. The Cardinals have 5 receivers on this side. DJ Ringgold. Oh, keeper by Braddock. He gets to the outside, gets a nice block, cuts back to the inside. I'm trying to tell you who the receivers were. And he faked the handoff and then went to the left side of the line of scrimmage to pick up another first down. Braddock doing his Lamar Jackson imitation there. So he's had some good completions on the day, but also picked up some yardage with his feet. So first down now, just shy of midfield. Braddock picked up a good block on the play. You got Dorsey. Dorsey breaks a couple tackles. That's good, tough running by DeJuan Dorsey. He had a chance to be tackled in the backfield, and he broke a tackle, an arm tackle, and he got out for a gain of about 6 yards. But unfortunately, we have another injured player on the play. It's Cardinals down on this play. So we'll take a timeout from the action as Coach Ward and the training staff take a look at their injured lineman. Can't see the number right now. Michael McQuaid, a man Trentler on the camera and watching the replay up here in the live stream booth. Tells me it's number 72, Michael McQuaid. Actually, the Eagles have a player down too. It looks like he's getting cramped up as well, and the trainer's working on his legs. Well, on the far side of the field, McQuaid gets to his feet. And he actually runs off the field, which is a good sign. So McQuaid has to come off for a play. They're going to stretch him out a little bit, see what if it was his back or his legs while they stretched out. They continue to work on number 1, Preston Howard.
And everyone that is watching the live stream right now, it's not like it's 90 degrees. It is it's 78 degrees here at Calvert Hall today, so it's not crazy hot.
Yeah, the turf might add a couple extra degrees down there, and playing hard football and playing tough, running a lot. But Howard seems like he continues to have some issues with the cramps, but he took advantage of that opportunity when the play was dead to get his legs stretched out a little bit, and he remains on the field. McQuaid comes out for a play. He's running on the sideline, so hopefully he'll return. Trying to see who came. It looks like number 52, Laquan Upshur, came in on the line. He's a freshman, I believe, class of 2025, right? We make him a freshman? Yep. So number 52 comes in for 72. So the Cardinals are back in action, second down and 5 inside Eagles territory. So another handoff up the middle, a huge gain down to the 30-yard line for DeJuan Dorsey. So he's finding some running room here in the second half. And that's, oh wow, that was the end of the third quarter. That was quick. I thought there was a timeout on the field, which there was, but it was because of the end of the third quarter. So usually at this time of the game, you see players start holding their hands up fourth quarter. You know, that's when you got to work the hardest in the fourth quarter. Game's not over yet. Still 12 minutes to go. Cardinals lead 21-7. Trentler has a microphone in his hand, so I know he's got something to say. He's doing double duty today.
I would just like everyone to know that DeJuan Dorsey is like 5'5". He is not the biggest guy, and he's able to really maneuver through players, kind of like, I mean, not trying to be negative or anything, but kind of like a Ray Rice. He reminds me of a Ray Rice.
He's a small running back, but he found some holes on that play. It might have even been the freshman Laquan Upshur on the block there, but came in, did his job, and now it looks like McQuaid's back in the huddle here. So you got your starting lineman back on the field, but like Brendan said, that's you open up the holes and a little running back gets through the hole, and it's tougher for guys to see him. So he picked up a big gain right there, got the Cardinals down to the 30-yard line, first down as we start the fourth quarter. So again, it's a fourth quarter game. You just keep pounding and pounding and pounding the ball, pick up some yards, and tire the defense out. Again, a handoff up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles, keeps moving his feet. It's Dorsey again. Not much of a gain. Tackled by 3 Eagles. Number 25, Chase Green, and number 51, Mason Robinson, among those on the tackle. So no gain. But again, I think at this point, although it just started the fourth quarter, the Cardinals need to use some game clock, use the play clock, make sure that they're executing well. So Braddock's in the backfield with a running back and also number 13. Looks like he's throwing deep here. He's got number 3 open. Oh, he overthrows him. So he had Raheem Smith open deep, but he overthrew him just a little bit. But I like that challenge right there. I like them trying to go down the field on 3rd and long at your own 30-yard line. But that'll set up 3rd and 10. Good idea on that play. Single coverage. It's an interesting decision here for Calvert Hall, depending on what they do on the 3rd down play here. 3rd and 10. Need to pick up a few yards. Braddock rolling out, gets a block from number 7. He's got a receiver open, and he hits his favorite receiver, number 14, Donovan Lewis, for another first down. Braddock rolled out again, this time to his right side. Got a good block from DeJuan Dorsey in the backfield. Threw the ball downfield and found Lewis for the first down. Keeps the Cardinals on the field. Don't have to make a decision about a 4th down play. And it keeps the clock running. So you're inside the 15-yard line. Just need to be smart with the ball right here. Might have to call a timeout here, though, because play clock ran down. So the Cardinals took too much time on the play clock. Braddock's upset at his receivers. But he shakes number 5, DJ Ringgold's hand, gives him a little pep talk. So that's a good leader right there at Braddock. He wasn't screaming and hollering. I'm just giving him some advice to get out. They were a little late getting out on the line of scrimmage for the play, so the play clock ran down, and the Cardinals had to burn a timeout, which stops the clock with 10:31 to go. But again, you want to make sure you don't lose yardage there on a penalty, and you don't want to have the wrong play called and the receivers in the wrong position. So take the timeout, regroup. You have the ball 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line, and you're putting the Eagles back on their toes again. Back on not on their toes, on the backs of their feet, I guess. On their heels. That was the word I was looking for, Trentler. Heels. Heels, toes. So Cardinals come back out to the line of scrimmage. Good thing Trentler's here today. So another handoff up the right side. Pickup of a couple. Brings up 2nd down. Number 13, Joe Campbell checks into the lineup at tight end. Number 19, Aiden O'Connell is one of the receivers out wide. And on this side of the field, looks like number 17 is Gabriel LeBron. But they'll hand it off again. Connor Anderson trying to get to the outside. He can't. Big tackle there by number 51, Mason Robinson. We've called his name a few times today on the defensive line. So the Cardinals lose yardage. It'll bring up, again, 3rd down and 12. Cardinals have had more success running back up the middle. getting some key blocks there, get some yardage up the middle. The outside runs, other than Braddock, have been stuck. The outside defensive linemen for the Eagles have been tough on those plays. So they line up 4 receivers. Looks like Anderson in the backfield. He picks up a block. Braddock has a receiver. He overthrows him a little bit. He had some time. Anderson came back and made a good block to give him some time. Picked up the read properly there. And Braddock had Donovan Lewis in the end zone, but overthrew him a little bit. So it looks like we're going to try the field goal here. We are on the – he's kicking from about the 23-yard line. That's McDonogh. So about a 32, 33-yard field goal here. And the ball's up. And it's good. McDonogh with the 33-yard field goal gives the Cardinals a 24-7 lead. To get points on that possession and make it a 3-score game is a big boost for the Cardinals. Touchdown would have been nice, but to get the 3 points on the board, to make it a 24-7 game, continues to put pressure on the Eagles to have to score quickly. So 9 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Cardinals lead 24-7. They were up 14-0 at halftime. McDonogh wanted to do the kicking. Green and Sanchez back deep for the Eagles. So it's kick to Sanchez at the 10. Now, he had a good run back earlier in the game. He gets a couple blocks. He gets to the outside. But he's finally brought down. There's a flag on the play. Number 2, KP Price on the tackle, but there is a flag. Ball's at about the 30, but we're waiting to see the call. Typically, it's going to be against the offensive team here, the kick return team. And it is. It's a hold on the Eagles. So they're going to move the ball back from the 32 where he was tackled back to the 22. So that's where the Eagles will start their possession. 1st and 10 from the 22. So So they send Igby out wide coming from the backfield. It looks like the Eagles are going to try to throw the ball deep downfield. They got number 11, Santino Sanchez, on the completion in front of Tim Downs. Tim Downs makes the tackle, but not before the Eagles pick up a first down. And at this point in the game, with under 9 minutes to go, I assume the Eagles are going to go hurry up. They've had some success doing that today. As Brendan told me earlier, it puts the defense on their heels. So they come out quickly there. Not hurry up, but they did go to a huddle briefly. But I would imagine they're going to go hurry up at some point and try to hit some quick patterns to pick up some yards. There's a handoff up the middle, cuts to the outside, but another first down gain by the Eagles running back Igby, who's slow to get up again. He was hurt earlier in the game. So he looks like he's going to come out. He did pick up about 12 yards on the play. Takes the Eagles inside the Cardinals' side of the field at the 44-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 at the 44. Igby coming off the field. And number 10, Demetrius Smith, into the backfield now. So Higgins is back deep. Yep, they throw a flag on this play. So the Eagles try to throw deep. Caden Martin to try to hit number 9. 2 flags on the play. I'm sorry. Thank you to the officials up in the booth helping me out on that one. One at the line of scrimmage and one where the pass pattern was. So it looks like it might be one on both teams. So yeah, penalty on both teams. I didn't see the one at the line of scrimmage, so to the officials in the booth, thank you for pointing that one out. So it looks like a hold at the offensive line on the Eagles and then a pass interference on the Cardinals. So they're going to offset each other, so we're going to replay first down. So I think that play goes to the Cardinals' side right there, right? They would have had, Eagles would have had the ball inside the 10-yard line on a pass interference play, but instead it's a hold on the Eagles as well. Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage, first down and 10 with 7:44 to go in the fourth quarter. Screen pass to number 8. He breaks a tackle, but then he fumbles, and it's picked up by the Cardinals. Oh, they're going to rule that he was down. Oh, I don't know about that. It was picked up by number 9, Ricardo Cooper, who I actually coached in baseball years ago. He picked it up, and he would have run it back to the end zone for a touchdown, but the official says on the tackle he was down. And in high school football, there is no replay. Although we're going to look at the live stream again up here, and I'll let you know. It was a great tackle by number 11, Daniel Owens, and that ball looked like it was coming out before he got to the ground. But nothing we can do about it now. Brings up second down. Again, a good hit by Daniel Owens to force what we thought was a fumble. Another screen pass to number 8. And number 9, Ricardo Cooper comes up to make the tackle. Like I mentioned earlier, I coached Ricardo Cooper in baseball years ago. One of the fastest kids I ever coached. When he got on base, I gave him the steal sign. He comes out of the game now. He's replaced by number 22, Nigel Henderson, whose name we've called a lot today on offense, defense, and special teams. So it brings up another third down, 3rd and 7. Everybody's on their feet here at Calvert Hall. Quarterback drops down deep. He rolls out of the pocket. A little pressure by the Cardinals. Doesn't have a receiver. There's another flag on the play as number 42, Luke Baker, and number 11, Daniel Owens, put pressure on the quarterback, Martin, as he rolled out. We've seen a lot of flags today. And this has got to be a hold against the Eagles again, which it is. So on third down, the Cardinals brought the pressure, forced the quarterback out of the pocket. He didn't have a receiver, so good coverage downfield, and they're going to back him up again. On the hold. No, I'm sorry. They're going to decline that because it was third down. The official was moving the ball back and moving the yard marker, the down marker back. But the Cardinals declined that because it was third down. So that'll bring up fourth down. So instead of it being third and long and repeat the down, it's going to be 4th and 5 at the 39-yard line. So again, the Cardinals brought the pressure. So fake handoff. It's a little pass across the middle that the Cardinals knocked down, and that's an incomplete pass. The Cardinals take over on downs, and the McDonogh Eagles are shocked as they walked off the field here. Cardinals continue with the momentum. Our fans and our band continue to get into the game, and the Eagles are walking off the field hanging their heads a little bit. I don't think they realized that the Cardinals were coming to play today, I guess. 24-7, the Cardinals lead with 6 minutes remaining. So it's still a lot of time to go, but to stop them there on fourth down and get the ball back gives the Cardinals a chance to run some clock and get the ball on the other side of the field. They're going to start 1st and 10 from the 37, 38-yard line, 39-yard line. So again, good hard running by Dorsey. Eagles were late to get a player on the field on that play, but Cardinals pick up a big gainer on first down, and more importantly, the clock keeps running. So offensive line did their job on that play. Dorsey made some moves and picked up 8. So we're looking at 2nd and 2, and Braddock's looking at the clock, the play clock. Let that count down under 10 before he snaps the ball. He hands off again to Dorsey. Tackled by number 55, Quan Williams, but not before he picks up the first down. So it looked close, but the side judge here gives him the first down. They move the markers down. The ball's now at the 49-yard line, and the Cardinals are in no hurry right here to get this snap off. They have 25 seconds on a play clock, and Braddock is doing a great job of just letting the clock run down. There's no sense of snapping it until it gets down under 5 seconds. And they'll just continue to hand off and run it up the middle. They move into McDonogh territory at about the 48-yard line for second down. And our students are into the game today. Starting to sing songs to the McDonogh crowd. Might be a little early, but you can't fault their excitement and being out at the stadium today. A big crowd on hand at Kelly Field.
I definitely do think it's a little too early because we still have just a little over 4 minutes left, so I wouldn't start those chances too early.
That handoff's to Anderson, and key right now is ball possession, ball protection. He had both arms wrapped around the ball there. Took it back up the middle for a short gain. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. But again, Cardinals taking their time, running time off the clock. Anderson stays in the backfield and just don't want to turn the ball over here. Want to keep the possession, run as much time off the clock as you can, and if you have to punt here, that's okay. Braddock's going to throw. He's got a receiver on the outside, number 5, and he's going to pick up the first down. That's TJ Ringgold as he sidesteps and tiptoes down the sideline. And the Cardinals offense has looked good today. Some quick outs, breaking some tackles, and picking up yards, and keeping the possession and getting first downs. The first touchdown in the first quarter was a beautiful catch by Lewis on a great pass from Braddock. And then just from there, it's been a very efficient offense, picking up yards on the ground and in the air. As our students start chanting the I Believe chant, we'll have another handoff. And it's a good tackle in the backfield. Number 31, Noah Unst, makes the tackle for a loss of yardage. The Eagles still making some good plays on defense, but very dejected right now. Again, play clock at 5 before they snap it. Dorsey up the middle. Again, 2 hands on the ball as he's tackled for a short gain by number 51, Mason Robinson. So a lot of tackles by Robinson and number 33, Dennis Sutton today, but Cardinals offense has looked good. So we're under 2 minutes, down to 1:30. We're at 3rd and 10. And Braddock looks at the play clock again. We keep repeating that, but it's important that he lets the clock run down and not snap the ball too early. They'll hand it off again, just keep possession. Loss of yards on the play. And the Eagles will burn a timeout with 1:12 left in the game. Cardinals leading 24-7. 4th and long from the 39-yard line. I assume the Cardinals will punt here. But there was a timeout by the Eagles to stop the clock with 1:12 to go. So I don't want to count the win too soon, but with a minute 12 to go and down 24-7, I think the Cardinals are going to pull off a huge upset today. I don't think the Cardinals were favored to win today's game, but at home, on the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the Cardinals are leading 24-7 and in punt formation here. The number 1 goes back deep. That's Preston Howard. Cardinals get the snap off, gets the punt off. Howard fumbles it, and the Cardinals pick it up. Howard got hit as he tried to receive it. There was a perfect timing on the hit by number 44, Dylan Aguilera, and Howard's down on the ground again after that hit. Cardinals recovered it, and that'll just about do it here at Calvert Hall, as they'll take over possession with 1 minute to go. I'll have to look at the replay to see who picked the fumble up. 31 on the recovery. Uh-oh, that's a tough name for me to say. I'm going to have Trentler help me out.
Peyton Strugowski.
There you go. Peyton Strugowski picked up the fumble after the hit by Aguilera. And Howard's still down again. They're stretching his legs out again, so it's been a rough afternoon for him with the injuries. This is about the third or fourth time he's been down. But again, a great play by the Cardinals, as the hit was just after he touched the punt. So there was no penalty on the play, and then the Cardinals pick up the fumble recovery and will look to run out the clock to post the 24-7 victory.
Yeah, and it looks like all of the students have made their way out of the stands and have gone down to the field. It looks like they're all right on the side of the field, possibly maybe storming after the game. I am not sure, though. But they have been electric today, and it's been nice to see. If
they storm the field, Trentler will pick it up on camera.
Oh, of course.
And you'll be able to see as the fans storm the field for a big upset. I'm not sure where McDonogh came in ranked to today's game, but I think they were favored. But what do they say? Any given Sunday? So any given Saturday, you never know what's going to happen. So Coach Ward had his guys ready to play. And this will be a big boost as they move on to league play in the MIAA conference and future games this season. So again, Howard being helped off the field, and I'm not sure if he's dealing with cramps again or if he did hurt an ankle or a knee, but it looks like cramping, because as each time he goes to take a step, the trainer starts massaging his calves. So he is laboring to get off the field with the help of some trainers. So unfortunately, a rough afternoon for him with the injuries today. But again, a solid football player, big, strong, athletic football player who made some plays today. But we hope the best for him and some of the other players that suffered some injuries today, that they recover quickly. So he's still struggling to get off the field. He's looking over to the Calvert Hall students section as they take him off the field. Hopefully our players are wishing him well, or our fans are wishing him well. But Cardinals just take a knee, as this game is going to go in the win column for the Cardinals. Again, I want to thank Brendan Trentler for stepping up to be the cameraman today and did some commentary as well. I think this is the first time I've done commentary for a live stream, and I'm now 1-0. So Trentler and Heydrich, the team of Trentler and Heydrich, we're 1-0 on the season. So great job by the Cardinals today and Coach Josh Ward as the two teams start to line up at half field, at midfield, the 50-yard line to shake hands. So good sportsmanship there at the end of the game. Again, the Cardinals win 24-7, and they start their MIAA conference season 1-0. As Daniel Owens and the team celebrate, he's got the game ball. And the fans do charge the field, which hopefully they'll let the players shake hands first. One of our fans goes down, but they do have the patriotic flags. They're wearing the patriotic colors today. And they're celebrating with the Cardinals, but they are going to let the teams shake hands as the Cardinals pull off the upset today, 24-7 at Kelly Field. So thanks again for watching. We have some more games on tap this week, so please tune into the live streams. Congratulations to the Cardinals and the Eagles on a well-played game today. Anything else to say, Mr. Trentler?
All I was going to say was big game against St. Paul's on this Friday, coming up on Friday night, so be tuned for that, and we'll be ready.
Everybody have a safe afternoon, and remember, 9/11, the 20th anniversary of 9/11 today.
Have a great night.